Stu here with Raid Shadow Legends. So I'm doing a Lysandra guide. Last night I'm doing runs with Lysandra through Dragons, Fire Knight, Ice Golem, running her in Spiders, trying to figure out where I really enjoy playing her so we can do a guide on her. But then I started doing this run right here with Fire Knight and I really enjoyed it. I love the synergy with them all. I love how it works, how she keeps the turn meter down on the Fire Knight. We know that with Lysandra, if she's fast enough, she can do that if we get the Fire Knight down. I really like that it uses 2 Cold Hearts. A lot of people out there have 2 Cold Hearts. I know you might be somebody who's saying, hey, I don't have any Cold Hearts. I get that. But for an in-game speed run, we're not just trying to clear this. We're trying to do a speed run, right? We're trying to do speed runs with 3 rares, 1 that's farmable, War Maiden, and then a Seer, and only having 1 legendary in here. So that's it. 1 legendary that was that was a reward for a tournament recently. So a lot of people got her. And I think a lot of people pulled her on the, okay, if we would have had a decreased defense, we would be much faster on this run. We would have already been like a minute 9 total for this run. Now the decreased defense is up. So once Lysandra takes hold like this, the boss will never go again. Yes, there's a high speed requirement on this team I'm running right here. We've got 300 Lysandra. We have 200 on 1 Cold Heart, 205 on another Cold Heart. No real reason. I didn't re-equip them. That's just what they had on them because I used fast Cold Hearts for Spider. And we've got a 225 War Maiden, I think, and maybe a 207. So even 120 right there, not bad at all. 207 Seer, I believe. And I just played around with Seer. Now, I was doing this before Seer had Relentless Gear on her. But recently, I put Relentless Gear on Seer after I was doing all these runs last night just to have some fun. It's really not playing a big part in here. It is cool sometimes when Seer goes crazy with Relentless and makes it an even faster run, but it's not very often. We need to go over the sequence of events, though, for how this is working and why it works so well. Also, we could come into some problems. We could actually have it, and I hope one of these runs do it, to where the boss gets in turn, hits us all. We don't necessarily lose anybody, but we have to make up pace and we have to make up time, and we do. We get it back. We'll always get it back. I haven't lost with this team yet. Even when I've lost, say it's just gone totally crazy, we didn't hit, say War Maiden didn't hit a whole bunch of decreased defenses on people, which is going to make the runs a lot longer and maybe even get us to be attacked a few times on wave 2. Say we lose a Cold Heart, I've beat this with 4 people a couple times. I've seen it happen with four individuals a couple times. It really doesn't matter what happens as long as right here, Lysandra takes hold and he'll never take another turn again. And this will be in the Lysandra guide. We'll go over Lysandra in more detail, but I wanted to show Fire Knights because we have a Fire Knight tournament going on. And I think this is a really good team for a lot of people out there if they're in game. Now keep in mind, if you're late game or in game, we'll get a pretty good time here, 117. I like it. So this is normally what we get. Now let's talk about what happens in the beginning. Beginning, we're always going to get a 9-second to a 10-second clear as long as these decreased defense hit. The sequence of events are going to be the same no matter what. Now Seer's going to come in right after this. They're all dead, 9 seconds. Wave 2, I love how we deplete the turn meter. We depleted on the right. Now we're going to go Cold Heart, deplete on the left. Watch. Now we're going to go Cold Heart, deplete, middle arrow. So right there, we've locked everybody up. Now we're going to synergize, energize, deplete their turn meter further for the 2 liches. We're not really worried about the liches right now. Now the other ones are dead. We need a little bit more damage. Just think if I outfitted my Seer to have more damage, put her in Savage gear, and just clear the wave every time right then. That would be a 30-second clear every single time. Really. Now right here, we have so many options to try to get this shield down. Once we have the shield down the first time, and we get him with any kind of turn meter depletion, we've got it in the bag. Like right now, A1 took hold. A1 took hold with Evil Eye. Again, with Evil Eye, usually it's not this sketchy. Okay, good. Like I said before, we'll take a hit. We will take a hit and show what's happened. Right now, we've got a decreased speed on us. No problem. We're going to get this down, and we're going to keep it down. Here we go. Now it's still down. So not a speed run this time, not a super fast speed run, but we're going to pick it up. We're not going to lose. We're not going to fail. And it's still going to be a very respectable time for Fire Knight 20. Very respectable. It would be even faster if we could get a decreased defense up faster. Okay, we got it up. Now we have to wait for our Cold Hearts to come around. And usually it's not even this long, even when we had that mess up on the first turn. If we can't take it down on the first turn. And this doesn't happen that often, but it will happen. So we'll play another run after this and see what's going on. There we go. This is actually a pretty long run. This is much longer than I see most of my runs go. 144, not a problem though. Still a good time, a fantastic time. Let's go again. So you're going to see the same thing happen here. We need a decreased defense on everyone. Same course of events. We're going to beat this in 9 seconds, 9 to 10 seconds. Now I really think if if I put my Seer in Savage gear, especially the Savage gear I have on my brackets right now that I put on him a couple days ago for fun, that we will deplete this wave easily. Right now, like whenever she goes off, we will, like, that would have killed for sure the 3, and we would only have 1 left right now. So we're talking, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that and come back with a video and see what, because right now this is slowing us down. This is slowing us down majorly. We should be done with this. Okay, we'll take 36 seconds, but we should be done with that in 30 seconds, which means we can start clearing under a minute runs. My fastest run with this team so far has been 59 seconds. Usually I hang around. My other faster times were 109. I've gotten 109 quite a few times. Again, here at the boss, we have a few things to bring a shield down and to keep it down so that Lysandra can take hold and do what she needs to do to keep it down permanently. We have Evil Eye on 3 out of the 5 here. The 2 Cold Hearts don't have Evil Eye on. The Cold Hearts do have Heart Seeker that can come into play. And any of the Evil Eye hits to drop his turn meter down by 20% is fine. And if Lysandra goes at all during the time right when it drops, or the Cold Hearts hit 4 times on their A1 to make sure that the shield is down, Lysandra's just going to take over. He can have a full turn meter. Lysandra does Energize, and she's going to be able to come back around and do her A2 no matter what. He will not go. And then she's going to deplete the whole bar. They're doing what they do right now, and we're done. The Fire Knight is dead. Let's do one more. Do one more to see what we're doing here, just to make sure you guys know. I just hit auto. To make sure you guys know I'm not making this stuff up. So there, 6-second clear? That was weird. How did we get a faster 6-second clear and it looked... I didn't watch the... I'm going to have to replay that. I'm going to have to watch how we got a 6-second clear on wave 1. And then now they're not doing... Now they weren't switching off. Look at that. So when we got here, something happened in that wave 1. And now she's just going bonkers. We just had Seer go crazy with procs. Extra turn procs. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can make good time here. All right, Lysandra, push back, push back, push back again, no problem. The other 2, Lysandra and War Maiden, did it with their support, Evil Eye, and now we're caught up. We are good to go. He will never take a turn again, of course you know, and we've got decreased defense. This could be a fast run too. I don't know why it's not faster since we did some weird, really fast clears in the beginning there. That was wild. You would think this one would be the 59-second one. I'll have to look back and see what happened in the 59-second one that I had. That one was really crazy. But you know, whatever. We're gonna get under a minute. We'll get a minute 20 or so. What do you guys think? If we get some procs here. Okay, minute 19. Not bad. Not bad again for this team. And we'll go over the gear and just let's go over the gear right now. We'll look at what we have. Okay, so we're gonna go over Lysandra, and again, I'm going to put this out around the same time I'm doing the whole Lysandra guide, so you'll get to see everything. Main point about her is that I have 300 speed. I think 300 speed is a good place to be with her being speed lead so that when we get to the boss, we're really fast. Can you bring that down? You can bring it down to whatever you want as long as you know for sure you're going to go twice when you get to the boss and maybe some extra. Because it is kind of hard with her 4-turn cooldown here for Energize. So if you actually use this before you zone into the next wave, it's going to take a minute for it to come back, right? You're going to have 4 full turns. Once it comes back, though, and you catch the boss with it, and then come here, then it's done. The boss is finished. No problem. And we do, like we said, we had backups with our additional... Oops, sorry. We have backups with our Cold Hearts and our... So one Cold Heart is at 200 with 297 critical damage, 83. We have another Cold Heart at... right at the 70. We need the 70% to crit with our additional 30 on Heartseeker at 286. 205 speed. And then we have War Maiden coming in to go first to make sure she decreased the defense on the AoE right here. At 238 and 247 accuracy. We want to make sure we don't get resistance as much as possible. Usually if you're right over 200, you're fine for stage 20 things. A lot of HP, we want to make sure she doesn't die. We need her there to get that decreased defense to make these speed runs better, make them faster. And then who was the other person? Oh yeah, Seer, that's right. We need our Seer. We always use it. Stu loves his Seer. So here she is. She is, again, in Relentless gear. I put her in this last night. 100% chance to crit, 272. This is all Relentless gear. Relentless, Relentless, Relentless. So she gets a chance to take an extra turn, and she gets a chance to take an extra turn on her A1. So it's pretty fun when she starts popping off and doing this so she can get back down to Karma Burn faster. Once she gets to Karma Burn, she's good to go. And then I just have, you know, critical damage on here. Actually, I need to farm. That's where I could get the additional damage for wave 2. I need to farm the rest of these scrolls so I can go into this. Increased damage inflicted by 3% in all other locations for each enemy killed. She's killing all the enemies. She'll kill everybody in wave 1. She'll get a 12% increase for when she does her next karma burn in wave 2. And I've just been too lazy to do anything with her because she's so amazing anyways. So I'm gonna get kill streak up and see if we can't just really annihilate that next wave, or we could go and put her in savage gear and something like this and really get her to hit even harder. Not a problem. But I think it's pretty fun. Let me know your thoughts below on how you like this team and if you think it's pretty good. It's a fast clear time. I've been using this at night when I farm, and I'm going to continue to use it. I really like it, and I'm going to improve on it to where it gets faster. I have no doubt I can make this faster with Seer alone, making her stronger. I can deplete that wave in 9 seconds, the first one. Second wave, I can always make sure we get it down to a 30, because it's the order of events are going to happen the same anyways. Especially if we take her off Relentless, we won't have any crazy weird stuff going on. If we take her off Relentless, we're going to kill the first wave, 9 seconds. The second wave will be set up to make sure that she can hit hard enough that when she gets back around to her karma burn, that I believe will probably kill it always in 30 seconds. That's the plan. And then when we get to the boss, it's up to getting that decreased defense up fast enough, and then start hitting our Heart Seekers. And then whatever karma burn, whenever Seer does her damage, to add to the damage as well. That's it. That's all I got for this team. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts below, and I will see you all on a video soon.